One of the things that is glaring in omission is that it's silent on conduct of commissioners.
Flagler County Commissioner Andy Dance has asked several times, including this past Monday, to improve commission procedures and adopt what he called minimum standards of decorum for commission meetings. Dance says the commission gave consensus to address the issue earlier this year, but he admitted it's been a busy year and now is the time to tackle it.
It hasn't been the top priority. We've had a lot of pressing issues. We're in the middle of strategic planning that's finishing up. We've had a budget that we work on through the summer. So hopefully in September we'll get a chance to look at this and specifically talk about conduct of commissioners, just something to hold us accountable for our actions, give us a minimum set of rules of decorum on how we should act as commissioners for the best interest of our citizens.
On Monday, Commissioner Donald O'Brien stood up and left the room while Dance was speaking, prompting some to think he objected to what was being said. He tells WNZF the reality is a lot simpler.
I had to go to the bathroom, and that's all I did. I got up, I went to the bathroom, and I came back. I figured I could get it done before it was my turn to give my comment. And that's simple explanation. That's all it was. And I also echoed his thoughts and reinforced the fact that we need to have a workshop to work on. I 150% agree.
Commissioner O'Brien says there are much more important things to talk about.
Why are we talking about this nonsense? I love my community. I love Flagler County. I love serving here. But when we have to talk about this kind of nonsense, it's so frustrating and it just weighs on you.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. Palm Coast residents have access to a free service that informs and educates them about safer habits to practice in their homes.
The city offers a free home safety inspection service, and Palm Coast Public Information Officer Lieutenant Patrick Giuliano describes what it entails.
We look at your home and help you develop an escape plan. We check the batteries or help you install new batteries in your smoke detectors. We identify some trip or fall hazards and other storage hazards that you may have as far as storing chemicals properly. And we look for electrical hazards like where do you have electrical cords going, or are you overloading electrical sockets? And our goal is to help keep you fire safe. That way, we're preventing an injury or a fire at your home by doing these home inspection programs.
And you can sign up for the program online.
We encourage you to sign up by visiting palmcoastgov.com, and you can go and sign up by looking up the home safety inspection there, and one of our lieutenants will be back with you to help you with this program. We do this throughout the entire year. So every Friday, our crews go out. We have a crew that goes out and services part of our community with this. So there is a little bit of wait time, but it's well worth the wait.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Volunteers gather to clean up Palm Coast.
Recently, the city of Palm Coast hosted its third Keep Palm Coast Clean event. Volunteers gathered at the Public Works Department early Saturday morning, where they received trash bags, gloves, water, and briefing instructions before heading out to collect trash from various roadways and parks throughout Palm Coast. Angeline Davis, Multimedia Associate with the city of Palm Coast, has the specifics.
More than 25 volunteers participated and collected over 600 pounds of trash, helping the city's effort to keep Palm Coast clean and love where you live.
The Keep Palm Coast Clean, Love Where You Live event was organized by the city of Palm Coast's Public Works Department. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
You can't put the drug down, or you can't stop using. It's impossible for you to stop in your own power.
That's what Pastor Charles Solano called the definition of addiction. Solano, who runs the Grace Community Food Pantry in Bunnell, also started the Open Door Reentry and Recovery Ministry, a substance abuse recovery program rooted in faith. Solano says oftentimes people don't know they're addicted until something significant happens.
They might get arrested, or their parents are noticing the behavior and they want to kick them out of the house, or they give them ultimatums, and they mean to do well. I mean, the struggle is really severe, and it's starting to drain the finances of the family, or starting to drain the finances of the user himself or herself. And it just is a downward slope that you can't reverse, and you promise to reverse. You can't stop for any reason. You can't stop for your children. You can't stop for your wife. You can't stop for your family. You can't stop for your job. You can't stop.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley says programs like the one created by Solano are beneficial.
I think anything you can do to try to help the addiction and get people off of it, if you don't do that, then we're going to always have a revolving door at the Green Roof Inn.
Staley adds Solano also helped to create a program at the Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility that aims to curb addiction.
I have 2 pods in the jail that are dedicated for addiction recovery, 1 female and 1 male, and I know Pastor Solano advocated that a very long time under the former sheriff and under me, and we finally were able to accomplish it. And it's having great success so far.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
This sounds like a case of stepping outside of your comfort zone.
Since Johnny Lugerai is a member of the Tourism Development Council, you'd think he's only thinking about Flagler Beach. Amy Lukasik with Flagler County Tourism said that he recently voted for funding that benefits Palm Coast.
He saw the greater good, and actually, if Palm Coast does deliver and fills those room nights in Palm Coast, because that is where the majority of the hotels are, that's more funding that is available to Flagler Beach.
Lukasik said that Lugerai's seat on the council is that of business because of his ownership of Oceanside. You can listen to the Business Report on Saturday mornings at 10 here on WNZF or anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, it's a Friday story. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.